All right, so today, while I finally had the time, we're gonna go ahead and take these plants from these cups to the bucket and get them to their next step. I'm gonna be doing the slave work in the background, but somebody else gonna be talking to y'all today. So let's transfer these plants. Give me a
All
lighter
right,
so
y'all.
they'll
So
see.
today we are going to up pot some of our seed starts. So a couple weeks ago, we started off with some asparagus beans, which are these long ones here. We have some tomato starts that we got from the store. These some green onions that I literally just popped in the soil and they have been going. So I'm just watering them real quick because we are going to disturb their roots. So we want to give them some water so they're not going to be stressed out too much. But we're actually going to layer some 5-gallon buckets and we're going to try something different this year. We've done gardening with boxes. We've done them in the ground, everything. So yes, we're going to layer it up a couple of different ways. But most of these today, we're going to start them off with hay. We're going to use some, probably use the unused hay up towards the top and some of the used hay that have some of Roderick's manure and the goat's shit in there. So then that way, as that breaks down, it can provide some additional nutrients. So we'll probably do hay towards the bottom. After the hay at the bottom, we are going to mix in some topsoil with some topsoil conditioner that has peat moss in it. And then I have some tomato fertilizer, tomato and veggie fertilizer. And that's going to add that extra boost that it needs for most of these plants to get going. So all right, so we gonna walk over to our hay pile. We're gonna get some hay to fill up these buckets. We'll do probably, they say, about a 20 to 30% split. This method that we're doing is called, you can call it layering method or the lasagna method. And they say this is a really good way to diversify what is in your pots and as well as help save on money because soil is expensive. So unless you're building your own compost and stuff like that, which we're going to work towards that, this is a great way to be cost efficient and get your plants up. Oh, here. The fuck? This is what we got tools for. Oh yeah, this is good. Alright, so this is some hay that we have. It's been mixing with some of the animal shit. So it has some good nutrients in it. We're going to use this as a base level. Like I said, to fill this up. You, like I said, put about 30%. And the reason why I say 30% is because the soil is going to push it down even more so. But you don't want it to be too stuffed because then you don't want your soil to become compact.
I found a motherfucking wasp nest.
Is it big?
And they in there live.
Ooh! Do I need to move?
No. We need to get that shit and go.
All right, well, here. These are done, man. Oh, I'm nervous now.
No, they chilling. And they baby.
All right.
Here, let me do them. You know,
Not you trying to skedaddle me.
Cause you in here.
Nah, cause that mean you think they gonna come, motherfucking. I asked you.
Here.
Did you think they was gonna come?
Here. Bring me that goddamn bucket. Thank you.
Get that one back there too. We may be able to split that up on to some more too, as well. That's enough for that one. Grab that one in the bag. And we'll evenly split these up once we take it over. So I think that's good. That'll be more than enough. So this is a good amount.
Alright, so God.
And we'll pull some of those and separate that. Alright, so now that we got some hay in those buckets, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna mix up the soil, some soil conditioner and the fertilizer so we get a pretty even mix. Layer that in here. Put the plants in there, water them in really good, really good, and then we'll put some good hay on top so that way it'll help with the water retention.
You just curse your ass out.
Boy.
All right, so are we finna mix both of these bags?
Yes, because one is
Make
conditioner.
sure they can see that.
They can.
Nigga, you finna
I'm
get,
like,
you
we
finna
just
get,
did this. You just
you
saw
finna get
it.
cursed out. Fuck you talking about?
You just saw it.
Mix this shit. It shouldn't
Yeah.
take you that long to open that bag.
No, my hand's delicate. Put yours
Oh.
in there. Oh, wait. Oh, you want to pour that at the same
Yeah, so
time.
that way we ain't gotta do all that
Okay, okay,
stirring.
okay.
Motherfucker. Oh, no.
You know, I type. Chill out. This is Moneymaker.
Hell
Moneymaker
no.
is. Okay.
We can do all that loosen as you pull.
It's not, because it's just going to brick up. See, you
Nigga, you
stressing me
put it on the
out.
ground and shit.
You stressing me out.
Cause you put
Shut
more
up, pussy
food
boy.
in the ground than you is on the bowl. You costing me money now.
Shut up, bro. Okay.
So we ain't gotta do all that.
Dirty nails. Yeah. Dirty nail boy. Alright, so look. Let me chill y'all.
You better get out of my ear with all that hot.
Tomato and vegetable garden plant food. So this has micronutrients, immediate and time release. So this is a good mix. And it feeds for up to 3 months. One thing that we always do is we overfeed fertilizer, which is good and bad because we're in hot Texas, but overfeeding and not giving them what they actually need can harm them more. So whenever you're trying to figure out and balance out your plant soil, down at the bottom is usually numbers 12, 10, 5, or whatever mix you get, and that's going to break down the active, chemicals and stuff in there. So this is 12% nitrogen, 10% phosphate, 5% soluble potash. So
Why
yes,
is
y'all
it
do.
taking you so? Here, let me open it.
What you in
God,
a rush for?
you just
You're not
let
peaceful. You're not peaceful.
your shit.
You're not peaceful.
Girl,
It's a garden, ho. Take your time. All that shit you be talking, you gotta water it. You gotta rub it. Mix it.
it be water when I rub it,
Mix
don't it?
it. You tell them, since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing. So
I'm
here we
mixing dirt.
mixing in
Yeah,
fertilizer.
bitch.
Very demure. So this fertilizer, you see those blue
Real
specks?
demure.
Yes, and look, your soil should do this. So this is good. We're going to wet it down some more, then we're going to start loading it up in the buckets. We're good to go. Right, so we just evened out some of the buckets. And a good tip is to always water in layers, because while you're filling these buckets, if you don't water in layers, only the top going to get wet. And you need it wet all the way through. So you got to start with a good foundation, which is moisture. All right, we just working this water through this over here.
I know you better watch my feet.
Oh, do you need a cool down? Yeah.
You don't want to
My
play out
motherfucker
here.
shaking in
You
his
don't want.
sandals.
You don't want to play.
Yeah. Flip my shit. No, we good. I ain't never needed help from no hoe.
Girl, fuck you. Alright, so this what the plants going in, right?
Yep, this is the growing
Break it
medium.
down. Make sure you get some of that fall of this.
Well, if we gotta mix another bucket, that's what we're gonna do. You're gonna do what I tell you to, first and foremost. So,
Nah, bitch.
alright, y'all. So, y'all see that mix? Good. Moist. Diverse. Has a good amount of everything to get them started. Well, they already started, but right now they like badass little kids. Might fall down, might pick back up, might not, I don't know. So with this is going to turn them into teenagers. And once they grow up, you get your harvest. So roots, this is asparagus beans. So they call them yard longs. Look at these roots. So before you plant something, you'll want to loosen it up a bit. So then that way,
Don't fuck my roots up now.
it'll encourage them to grow down, baby. You new to this. Yeah. All right, so we got some regular green beans too that we need to go ahead and put them in. And another thing that we're going to do is we're starting with 3 buckets, but we can also co-plant. So I believe beans and green beans grow well together, or there's some type of companion. So as we get more starts out here, we can and will fill up these buckets with different variations of co-plants that go well together.
Alright, y'all see this? Y'all know I like my tomatoes, so I'm gonna plant my tomatoes. I like these specifically because they grow small and yellow, so and they look like little pears. But in this one, we're only gonna do 2 per bucket. We're gonna try to space it out as far as possible. I love tomatoes. I like the way.
Yeah, our tomatoes usually do really well. So these are some of our regular green beans. We probably are not going to need to water these at least for a day or so, because this is still pretty wet and then I just watered them. But as long as it's not drenched, this is good.
Maybe these plants can teach you something.
These root systems aren't as, you see, they're a little bit different. So we may end up needing to give these babies a little bit more love. But
Go ahead and pull this. This is dead weight.
what the fuck is that? It's going live.
A big ass flower. And
Oh
there
look,
we
this
go.
one's good.
And look at my tomatoes.
Yeah,
Cool. It's
it's
gonna
like
grow like
a bush.
a tomato bush.
Whew! I have a heart attack. Okay, so y'all, these some okra. I don't know if they're fucking Clemson, spineless, or red. I don't know. They just grow. I love the way they grow, and they start off small as fuck. But watch, y'all. About 2 weeks, they're gonna be ready with some flowers. All right, so now we finna wrap this up. I'm separating these, being gentle, you know. We gonna go ahead. This is their final resting place, y'all.
Don't been biting on my shit.
I know. Over time, like I said, we're gonna feed it from the top. So we started kind of low, because these babies gonna get strong and big. This is their final spot. They'll start growing us some food, and we'll be able to harvest soon. Give it about 2 to 3 weeks, and we'll be producing.